I thank the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for its leadership on AMR and for hosting this important ministerial conference, which builds on the outcome of the high-level meeting at this year's UN General Assembly. Just 2 days ago, I was in Baku for COP29, where I said on several occasions that the health impacts of climate change are not a theoretical risk for the future. They are right here and right now. The same is true of antimicrobial resistance. AMR doesn't just threaten to make medicines on which we depend less effective. It's happening now. We're not just talking about the risk of people dying from antibiotic-resistant infections. They're dying now. 1.3 million people every year. AMR is equally as urgent as climate action. The political declaration agreed at the General Assembly set clear targets for prevention, diagnosis, treatment, and financing, which should ultimately reduce deaths from bacterial AMR by 10% by 2030. Even where specific targets were not set, such as reducing antimicrobial use in agri-food and animal health sector, the declaration provides a solid framework for action to pursue a meaningful reduction in antimicrobial use across all sectors. Our task now is to translate the declaration into concrete action in countries, meaning from declaration into implementation. This meeting focuses on key issues including governance, surveillance and stewardship, access and affordability, and capacity building. Let me highlight 3 priorities for implementing the political declaration, particularly in low and middle-income countries. First, we must increase sustainable financing from both domestic and international sources. I urge member states and development partners to join the AMR Multi-Partner Trust Fund as called for in the declaration. Financial resources are needed to achieve the target of 60% of countries with funded national action plans. The modest target in the political declaration of $100 million is a good start. And I invite our development partners to fulfill this commitment in coming months. This is the foundation of national AMR response that can catalyze more domestic financing. Second, we must increase equitable access to quality antimicrobials while ensuring appropriate use. The irony of AMR is that it's driven by the inappropriate use of antimicrobials, and yet a large number of people also die because they can't access these medicines at all. Addressing AMR, therefore, means increasing access for those who need them, while preventing the overuse and misuse that drives antimicrobial resistance. And third, we must increase research, development, and innovation to address the dry antimicrobial pipeline. That includes efforts to improve access to new and existing antimicrobials, including through efforts such as secure, a global initiative being led by WHO and GARDP, the Global Antibiotic Research and Development Partnership. My thanks again to the Kingdom of Saudi Arabia for its leadership and hospitality this week, and for its proposal for an AMR learning hub and a logistics hub to strengthen implementation in low and middle-income countries. I look forward to the adaptation of the Jeddah commitments and to WHO's role alongside our quadripartite partners in supporting their implementation. Full support from WHO's side. As I said, the threat of AMR is right here and right now, but so the solutions. Together, let's seize this opportunity to accelerate action on AMR, commit to stronger collaboration, and protect the medicines to protect us. And finally, I would like to thank the Prime Minister of Barbados, Prime Minister Mia Mottley, who was very much committed and planning to come here, but she couldn't join us, but would like to recognize her leadership of the GLG, which is helping us to move the AMR agenda forward. So would appreciate it if you can give Prime Minister Mottley a round of applause for her excellent leadership. Thank you. She is not around, but her soul is around. Incredible commitment that I have never seen from a head of government. And it was her push that made also the declaration happen, including her ambassador. Thank you so much again.